Hello, everybody. You can call me Crunk. No, I'm just kidding. You can call me Hunch. This is not financial advice. I'm going to be talking about Bitcoin DeFi, STX, Sovryn, a token that holds a place in my heart. Not because I think it's going to go crazy this bull run or anything, but just because like it's reignited recently and I really liked it last bull run. I had experience with it. So we're going to be talking about those things, but we're going to start with Sovryn. So we're going to stop the music here, okay? We're going to get a little bit organized. You know, your boy's a one-man show here. Okay, so I tweeted this today. This is fucking hype, mate. I think this could make STX also more valuable, right? So for all the haters who are saying, like, what about STX, man? Why are you talking about Sovryn? Right? You need to think symbiotic. Say it with me. Symbiotic, BI. Okay? Now, what's on the horizon? Supposedly, Sovryn has been building something that is making side chains, Lightning Network, CSV, Taproot ordinals, right? All those kind of not needed. Somehow they've figured out how to do it. STX even, it says, right? Now, I don't agree with this, right? I don't think it can do all those things, right? But they're claiming to have fixed the the Trinity, right? Decentralizations, security, speed, right? You can't have all three. You got to pick two. It hasn't announced what it is yet, right? But he's saying all obsolete. Now, this is interesting because this is a side chain, right? They're currently on a side chain, which is RSK. So I'm interested to see what this may be. I'm also interested, and this is one of the reasons I talk about DeFi so much, right? If you think about the market cap for DeFi on Bitcoin, like it's a sliver for what ETH is. So the opportunity is huge. And Yago, shout out to him. He says this is like China suddenly going from communism to capitalism. It's so true, right? It like the innovation has come back to Bitcoin, right? And so yeah, maybe I'm a little biased because I used to be a Bitcoin maxi, but like I feel like the opportunity is so huge, and you have to be paying attention to this, right? So here's the Sovryn chart. I made a thing that I said, oh, if it can stay above this line, right, it'll probably bounce around, touch support. If it can hold support here and Bitcoin can go up, I think we're off to the races, right? We broke this line here. I think if we can stay above that and we can get to this upper line, we're really going to be showing some strength to the market. That's just how I feel personally. Now, you know, it all depends on Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin going to do? You know, your guess is as good as mine at this point. A lot of people are saying GBTC flows, you know, FTX is selling over-the-counter markets, right? There's all these arguments. I don't really care, right? Like, I'm a long-term investor, right? Did this just freeze? I think it may have. Let's see. Bitcoin USD. Okay, so, yeah, see, it's back on Sovryn. So, regardless of what, if we can get this chart up here, which I'll try one more time. Okay, Bitcoin, here we go. I'm still a buyer, right? Okay, so this is Bitcoin, right? It looks bad. We kind of dropped off a cliff. What are we going to do? Are we going to come down to support here at 37,000, right? Are we going to wick down and bounce around? And then, you know, I think 37,000 should be the lowest, but who knows, right? Black swans happen all the time, right? We're not traders here. I talk about trading sometimes, but, you know, I think we're going to come back up. I'm bullish. I think the ETF is bullish, even though I'm not pro ETF. I think it gives Wall Street another opportunity to manipulate, but that's all I'm saying. So again, Sovryn, you have to go check it out. Go on the app, right? Go to the Twitter, click the app, see how it works. Wait for the announcement if you're a trader. All right, I guess my internet is being super slow, but really good product. They've been building for a long time, right? They've got an app. Obviously, they maintain the website well. They do lending of a stable coin, and I've said that can be huge. If you can get a stable coin going, right, an adoption of a stable coin on the Bitcoin network. Now, you have Daiko competing with Sovryn. You know, could there be multiple stable coins, decentralized stable coins? I don't know, but I feel like having exposure to all these are important. So let's talk about STX, right? I don't think Sovryn is going to make STX like unusable, not good, right? You have Nakamoto release coming out. I'm super bullish. But if you look at all these charts, it's really hard to differentiate from each other. This is STX. This is Alex, right? Arcadico is looking the same, right? So I don't really find a need to talk too much about it. If you're bullish on stacks like I am, I think it's a good place to accumulate, right? I mean, you've got this support here, and here, trend line. You know what? I think I have just too many open, so I'm not going to draw. But you could tell it's kind of at a support line right here. You know, I'm bullish on it. I'm staying bullish on it. I'll tell you if I flip not bullish, you shouldn't be doing anything I'm doing anyway, okay? Not financial advice. I'm bullish on Alex. I think it's the best DeFi play under stacks. I'm bullish on Daiko. You know, sometimes I wax and wane. Sometimes I'm more bullish on Daiko. Sometimes I'm more bullish on Alex. If I had to say, I'm still bullish on Arcadico more because they've got the stacking DAO. If you don't know what stacking DAO is, it's super bullish. Liquid, you can get liquid stacks, use it as collateral, put it for yield farming, so on and so forth. Okay, now that we got that all the way, I'm bullish on stacks. I'm bullish on Sovryn, right? I think some people need to be paying attention to what happened here with this one called UMA. Okay, now is it an oracle? Do they do synthetic assets? I think they do all of the above, right? It got a pretty high last bull run. I think it got to like a high of 44 something, but it's been down and out for a long time. Okay, but I don't know if you guys see this wick, right? I mean, it's pretty obvious, right? What happened here? This wick is crazy. Now, something is going on here. They released something, and it's been going around Twitter. I'm not going to go into it. I really think you should do some research on this one because I don't think you just have a wick like this for nothing and then maintain strength when Bitcoin is going down. Remember, Bitcoin has been going down, right? And this thing just is like, nah, screw it, dude. I'm going up. Like, this is the time. Now, whether they have a long-term business plan, so on and so forth, you know, I cannot corroborate that at this point. Maybe I'll make a whole video on UMA, what it does, so on and so forth. But this is a DeFi experience on Ethereum, and I'm more bullish on Bitcoin. That doesn't mean I think everything is going to zero, right, on Ethereum. Or Ethereum for itself. I think Ethereum is a terrible investment compared to, like, Avalanche, Solana, Bitcoin DeFi, right? But I still pay attention to it a little bit. I think you should be paying attention to this wick. I think it's very interesting. I've been bullish on TRAC. If this is an Oracle system or so on and so forth, and it's developing and it's getting adoption, I think that would be interesting. Okay. Other than that, I don't have anything to tell you about that. But I think we should be paying attention to that because that's a crazy wick with Bitcoin going down. Okay. I know you want to see my handsome face again. Sorry my internet's slow. I'm still a little sick. I don't care. I'm just going to get these videos out. I hope you watch them. I hope you appreciate it. I hope you're learning something. Chill, focus, wait. Don't overextend yourself. You can't be trading too much unless you're an expert and you're not emotional and you are a genius, okay? Because most traders fail. I commend you if you do great, okay? You can call me Hunch. Shooby bop 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 baram.